Hey everyone, today I'm bringing you the Unhallowed Essence build. So this build is pretty interesting because what it does is ultimately your generators and multishot deal 15% increased damage for every point of discipline that you have, which makes discipline the most important stat that you can ever have. So right now my discipline is sitting at 78. I could have more, like up to, I think the max 81. And that's from a few key pieces. So one's your chest piece, one's your weapon, and one's your offhand. The other, so that makes 36. And then the other area that you can get discipline from is in preparation. The passive of this rune increases discipline by 15. Okay, so because of this, in order to keep up your damage, you don't want to use a discipline. So smoke screens out the question because that takes up too much. What I do is I use Vault Tumble. Okay. Onto the gear. I've got the Unhallowed Essence helmet, shoulders, chest, gloves, pants, and boots. I'm also using focus and restraint. With Zay's Stone of Vengeance, Gem of Efficacious Toxin, and the Bane of the Trap. So for weapon, you just need to get something that hits really hard. It doesn't have to be too fast, but I like this because it just rolled well. My quiver has just got the resource cost reduction. That's the key thing that I was looking for. Otherwise, it's got pretty decent stats. For my belt, I've got Witching Hour. I just wanted the extra attack speed and critical hit damage. Reaper's Wrap is just for hatred regeneration and the fire damage. Before I got my focus and restraint, which was really the last two pieces that I was looking for this build. I was running a Ring of Royal Grandeur and a Convention of Elements, or Stone of Jordan. I was using Depth Diggers instead of the Unhallowed Essence pants, because this one increases my primary skill damage by 100%. So for this, we are using Evasive Fire Focus, which actually is only a hatred generator, which actually generates quite a bit of hatred, and also procs the focus and the stream. Okay. Your main attack though is going to be Multishot. Okay, Paragon points. Usual max out your movement speed and your dex. You have cooldown reduction, quick chance, crit damage, life armor resists all, area resource cost reduction, and life on hit. Okay, for skills, focus, evasive fire focus, multishot, arsenal. Those are your two main attacks. Vault tumble is going to be your get out of sticky situations button. Sentry is a really interesting skill, choice of skill here, because it's not like the Marauders set where you really need sentry, but I like this to proc my Call of the Week and the Bane of the Trap. Invigoration, preparation, invigoration, that's to increase your discipline by 15. Companion, I just want this for the damage boost. This steady aim, ballistics, Call of the Week, and ambush. Steady aim goes well with Zay's, and ballistics actually complements the arsenal rune on Multishot. Call the Week procs procced by sentry, and also complements the Bane of the Trap, and ambush is just for damage. On my follower, I've got Thunder Fury and SF Johan. So these will both clump enemies together and also proc the Call of the Week and Bane of the Trap. I've got the Cannot Die relic on him, so toughness doesn't matter. I've got the attack speed rolls on both the rings to Trock, Thunder Fury, and S of Johan quicker. Right, let's run a T6 Rift. Let you see how this works. So the gameplay is quite simple. All you do is drop your sentries, fire evasive fire, and then multi-shot. Why are there no monsters? See, it's doing like 400 to 500 million damage. Things off screen are dying because the range of Multishot is so far. So everything's just getting one shot. So it's good. Another thing to note about the playstyle is to keep your distance away from enemies, because the 4 set bonus of Unhallowed Essence is to grant you increased damage and reduced damage taken when you are a certain distance away from enemies. This rift is so slow. I like to vault into health globes to pick them up. This will also help to regenerate my hatred. Don't know what I was shooting at. Rift is quite terrible. Like, it's got hardly any stuff for me to kill. In terms of greater rifts, personally I've tried a 37, which was pretty easy, so I think you can quite easily, go into the lower or mid 40s. Though at that kind of level, you might not want to use focus and restraint. You might have to use a unity combo.
Do you want more?
Honestly, after a very short while actually, get bored of this gameplay because it's not creative at all. All you do is fire off your hatred generators and spenders, which is pretty much the same as what you do if you play on normal. It doesn't change, it doesn't really revolutionize or innovate the gameplay. But without a doubt, it's powerful. In the Rift Guardian later, I'll pull out all the stops and show you how crazy this thing can go. 556 billion. Done. 3 hits and he's dead.
I need to go back. Your skill has
Alright, that's it.